Hey, beautiful people. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If it resonates with you, please like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, so I already said a prayer. We're going to see what messages we have for the collective. I just took these cards out the box, and these last two cards were here. So I don't know, somebody could be in this energy where somebody has tried to do some type of injustice to you. Or they could be in this energy, maybe they're receiving some type of karma or something like that, and they could possibly want to apologize. But hold on. Okay, my bad. I had to adjust the camera. Yeah, so somebody did something. They're possibly receiving some type of karma. Another thing is the reason I even did this video because I did a video earlier today, and the police knocked on my door, asked me did my camera show anything about because somebody's car got broken into, and I just happened to look out the window not too long ago, and I saw police just drive by. So it's like it was meant for me to look out the window at that perfect timing. So what I feel is, because look on the back of the deck, we have readiness. So somebody, once again, it's like, because I've been picking up on this in energy, it's like somebody's doing something illegal, or they're doing something where they're maybe possibly trying to harm somebody, right? Because this is readiness, like they're ready to come for somebody. And it's like, it's something, I don't know, somebody could be getting locked up. Somebody could have been locked up. It's something very significant with the police. That's so crazy. I was about to start shuffling. Look, we have robbery. So I don't know, somebody could have plans of trying to, I just heard home invasion. So somebody could have plans to possibly try to rob somebody, right? Because the whole reason the police came to my door, he said somebody broke in somebody's car last night or early this morning. And he was trying to see if my camera, showed anything. So somebody's trying to do something. So maybe somebody was trying to do this to somebody, or is there's some type of injustice that somebody's trying to do, and it's like it looks like they could have got hit with karma or something like that. And then even on this deck, this is the original deck I was going to use. When I took this deck, I even started shuffling. On the bottom of the deck, we literally have the death card. So somebody could be this injustice. Somebody could be trying to bring death to somebody. And another thing is right behind this death card is the Six of Pentacles. So somebody could have tried to do this themselves, right? Because this is the second time I've seen the police today. So somebody could have tried to do this themselves, or look, somebody could have paid somebody with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could have gave somebody money to do this, to try to take somebody out. I feel like this is significant. So earlier today, I watched this video. It was a quick video on YouTube, and it was about this lady. Y'all probably seen it. Yeah, like I just split the deck and we got the tower. Yeah, I don't know. You may have heard of it before. It was some lady. She had put some video on YouTube, and she was saying this guy that she was cool with, him and his cousin was messing around. And if you would have seen the video, it looked like it was very, like she was telling the truth. And so, in the video, she was saying, like, if something happens to me, then it's probably them. So long story short, she ended up getting killed. Like, she was driving and somebody shot her in the head while she was driving, and there was a big car crash. And then like 2 years later, the dude that she was like calling out online, like she said his name, everything. Like 2 years later, after this happened, he was found shot and dead, like in I don't know, in an alley somewhere or something like that. I don't know. I guess with me saying it, because I split the deck, we have Tower and the Sun. So this is very significant. I felt like that's why I watched that video, because it's like I was drawn to watch it. It's like somebody, that's what it is, like the girl in the video. It's like either the dude possibly that she called him out, he either did that or he paid somebody to do that, to take her out, right? And I feel like for some of y'all, that's this situation. It's like somebody paid somebody to take you out. That's what this Tower is. This is Sun. This is being exposed. See, but the thing is, y'all, these people don't understand. They're doing this to somebody who's highly protective. Four Wands. The next card is a Four Wands. They're doing this. For some of y'all, Four Wands, somebody trying to come to somebody's home with this. Right? They're doing this to somebody who's highly protected. See, here's what these people don't understand, y'all. So the girl in the video, right? After, once you watch the video, yeah, this is moon in reverse. This is being revealed, this deception. The girl in the video, from what other people were saying, like, after her death, people started coming out, right? And they're saying, like, people that were cool with her were saying that she actually had a mental illness. And it's like they did some type of tax fraud or some type of tax scheme, her, the dude, and his cousin. And she was telling him, like, you know, I need to have my money. And he was like, I don't have the money. Like, I'll give you the money when we get the tax refund or whatever. And she was like, I guess she threatened him, was like, if you don't give me this money by this and this time, I'm gonna blackmail you. So basically that's what happened. And she went online and lied and said that, you know, lied on his name, right? Lovers. I can't make this up. She was saying that they were lovers. Him and another man was lovers, and that wasn't the truth. But I feel like that's significant. So, but for some of y'all, even though she was lying about that, but for some of y'all, this could be some type of truth. Somebody could have a lover or something that was like the same sex or something like that. I feel like that's significant. But yeah, so she basically, I don't know, she was blackmailing him. So I feel like because she was operating in that energy, that's why unfortunately she was taken out. And the same dude, he might have been the one who orchestrated that that hit on her, right? And 2 years later, he got killed. So for some of y'all, these people, that goes back to this card, injustice and apology. For some of y'all, these people, they're doing these things because for some of y'all, somebody specifically pays somebody to try to take you out. And it's like these people are doing these things and they have no idea this is coming back to them. Like that dude, I'm pretty sure he was connected to that, her getting shot. Whether it was him or he could have paid somebody or he was connected to that. And 2 years later, he got shot. But after I finished watching the video, a song I got a download and I started hearing the old songs. I don't even know if y'all remember, but it's from the rapper The Chat. But I heard hoes can be like niggas and pull triggers. So when I heard that, I was like, why am I hearing this song? But I realized it was for the story that I just heard. So this female, the one that got shot, she had also shot at people. So that's the thing, y'all. It's like people think that they can do these things to you, right? To those in the collective. Look, robbery and accident. They think that they can do these things to the collective and it's going to work. The reason why these types of things work on other people, because they're operating in that same energy, right? What they say, you live by the gun, you die by the gun, right? So that female, unfortunately, she was very confrontational. You know, she done shot at people, right? And it's just like for some of y'all, these are people that you're connected to, or you know. I'm telling y'all, somebody paid somebody with this bribe. Somebody bribed somebody, paid somebody to take somebody out. And for some of y'all, these are people that you're connected to or you know that did this behind your back. I just heard X. For some of y'all, this is an X. And they think, oh, look, I went to pick up the deck. Blessings at the bottom. They're doing this for money. Y'all, somebody pays somebody to take you out because they're supposed to get some type of abundance from this happening, right? They're intentionally trying to cause an accident. And they're stubborn with this. They keep trying this. And they're thinking this is going to work, y'all, because they see that this has happened to other people. They may see this on the news all the time. People getting taken out, people putting hits on people, but they don't understand there's certain people you can't do this to. That girl that got, look, Fury, they're going through karma. That girl, unfortunately, that got shot, she lived by the gun, so she got taken out by the gun. The person who possibly sent that hit or did it themselves, he got taken. He lived by the gun too, or whatever. Because I remember she's in the video. She kept saying the guy he kept bragging like he was from some type of hood or some type of city or something like that. Like, oh, you know, we take people out in our city or something like that. This dude lived by the gun, and 2 years later, he lost his life too. Right? And for some of y'all, that's what these people are getting. For some of y'all, these people, if they don't get taken out by the gun, or if they don't get taken out by someone else, they're going to be taken out by I just heard sickness. For some of y'all, these people are going to get taken out by sickness. It's because this is the energy that they're playing in, where they had the intentions to take someone's life. So the Grim Reaper is going to knock at their door. For some of y'all, these people, they're going through some type of karma. That's why this apology is here. And they're furious. They're furious about this. And some of y'all, these people, they're doing this because they have the dark entity attached to them. Right? There's a dark entity that's pushing them in this energy where it's like they want to take you out so bad. Yeah. Disturbance, family reverse. Some of y'all, this is family members. These are people that's connected to you by family. So it's because I heard ex. So some of y'all, this could be a family of an ex, or this could be an ex that's doing this, that you have a child with. Or this could be family members that you disconnected from, or family members that you have like a dysfunctional relationship. I can't make this up. Look at the next card. They're doing this for a check. They're doing this for a check, y'all. And they're going to swiftly realize that this is not going to happen. I heard trap. Yeah, compromise. Some of y'all, these people, they're going through karma. They're going through some type of karma right now, and they want God to compromise with them. That's why they're so furious. Yeah, I can't make this up. Readiness and compromise. They're angry. They're angry. They're like, God, how dare you drop this karma on me? Right, because these are people, they feel like they're above the law. Right? They not only do they feel like they're above the law, they feel like they're above spiritual law. And that's why God had to show these people what time it is. Yeah, I can't make this up. Readiness and fright in reverse. Y'all, these are people, they don't fear God. These people don't fear God. That's why they do the things that they do. And God said, oh, since you don't fear me, you don't think I'm real, let me drop this karma on you. They're angry now. They're getting karma. They're getting karma. For some of y'all, even maybe whoever this is, if somebody got paid to do this, they could possibly be getting karma too. And that's the thing. For some of y'all, they think that because they're not getting their hands dirty, that they're getting someone else to do this, that they won't get hit with karma. But they're young souls. They don't realize that everything is about your intentions. You don't have to pull the trigger to get karma. You see what I'm saying? The next card is this same card is a bribe card and hesitation. So it's like, I don't know, whoever they tried to bribe to do this person was, I don't know, they thought about it, they were hesitating. They were like really thinking about like, should I do this? Should I do this? Yeah. This person was thinking like, should I do this? And somebody did try to do this, right? They wouldn't stop. They wouldn't withdraw. They've been doing this for a while, trying to get this money. Someone said, look, just do this for me. Just do this for me. Take this person out. And I promise you, I'm going to give you a chunk of this money. So there's some type of check or some type of money that's attached to you or something like that, or some type of abundance. Yeah. This next card, memory. This was supposed to be your obituary. And these people are supposed to get money for this. But see, look, they're angry. They're angry because these people, look at him struggling these strings. He's angry because he trapped himself. He trapped himself. This was never going to happen. You know why? Because you don't operate in that energy. This is where these people mess up. There's some people, and I don't even like to use this example, but I have to just so y'all can see what I'm saying. The example with the McDonald's manager and the girl. It's unfortunate that she lost her life, but both of those females, both of them had that same energy. They had that same energy. You know, the girl was crazy too. Don't get me wrong. We've seen more evidence that she was crazy, but the manager also had that kind of bullyish type of energy too, right? And for whatever reason, we don't know why, God didn't stop it. I don't know what her protection was. We don't know. But that's why we watch things, we show compassion, but we don't get too emotionally involved because we don't know. Right? Y'all hear that door close? Confirmation. Always have compassion for a situation, but don't get too emotionally involved because you don't know. Because, for example, this reading, y'all have people out here or a person out here who has paid somebody to take you out. So let's say, let's just hypothetically speak, right? Let's say this manager, maybe let's say she was on a plot like this. This manager, she was the one to hire somebody to take somebody out, right? Her intentions was to bring death to another person. And so God said, okay, since that's your intentions, unfortunately, you put that energy out into the universe. Now the Grim Reaper is going to come knocking at your door. Right? Because that's the energy that she was operating in. These people don't understand. Some of y'all, you don't operate in this energy. That's why God is not going to allow it to happen. Yeah. For some of these people, they prideful. Look, so we have pride, sweet dreams, and sleep. Some of these people, y'all, they're mad. It's like they're mad because it's like you're protected, right? Look at this girl. This girl's sleeping quietly. It's because it's like they know, for some of y'all, they've been trying. They've been trying to take you out for the longest, right? They would not stop. And it's like now they're overloaded with stress and burdens because they wanted to get this done so bad, but it's this energy that they're in, it doesn't align with your energy because you don't operate in this type of energy. Yeah, these people, they're overloaded. They're experiencing losses. They're experiencing, and for some of y'all, they better be glad that this loss is not their own loss, because for some of y'all, these people or person, they're really trying to take you out. And that's what I'm saying. If you keep playing, if you keep riding on that wave with that intentions of trying to take someone's life, your life will be taken from you. That McDonald's manager, she didn't expect to lose her life that day. She did not. And that's what I'm saying. These people out here doing these things, they're not expecting to get taken out. And that's how it happens. It hits you when you least expect it. Because God said, you really want to take somebody out? I'm going to bring death to you now. It's not going to happen to this person. Holy Spirit, anything else? Any other messages before? I just saw generous and loyal. Some of y'all, you're very loyal. You're a loyal person. And look, generous and watch your food. Some of y'all, this person or these people, they're trying to take you out via your food and drinks. And they've done this several times, generous. So it's still the same intentions. You want to bring death to a person. You want to mess with their food and get them sick so they can get taken out. That's intentions of death. So when death comes knocking at their door, it's not really much that they can say. They can't really compromise with God about that. I cannot make this up if I wanted to. Watch your food and drink and overindulge. Somebody was overindulging and tampering with someone's food or their drink to take them out. But see, God didn't allow, look at this, DNA test. So something about maybe there's some type of, this is a lover maybe, or something like that. Or ex-lover, that somebody could be settling with. Somebody could still be with this person. They could be settling with somebody. They don't realize that this person is tampering with their food and drinks. They don't realize that this person is a dark witch. Look, naive. Somebody does not realize that they're connected to a dark witch. So this could be a family member, a lover, whoever this is. Somebody's been messing with their food to take them out. But God has been protecting whoever this is, right? Because they don't deserve this. They're not aligned with this energy. So it's nothing can manifest. It's not an alignment. Right? Settling, transformation. Yeah. Some of y'all, you could still be settling with this person, or this could be past energy where you were settling with this person or these people or these family members, whoever, right? And you went through a transformation and you could possibly disconnect from them. So if not, some of y'all, you're being called to go through this transformation, to leave these people behind because you're settling by staying with them. For some of y'all, you're settling with someone who's messing with your food and drinks. That's a whole nother level of evil. So for some of y'all, this is resonating with you. It's some of these people, they're going through something. Trust me, they're going through something. They want to apologize, not to you, but maybe to God. These people probably begging God for mercy. But God is like, God said, that's a different type of evil. You want to take this person out to get a check. That's diabolical. That's wicked. That shows you have no regard for human life. So since you don't have no regard for human life, it's like their life could possibly get taken away. Look at here. Settling an earth angel. Some of y'all, you're an earth angel and you're settling with dark spirited people. People who are willing to take you out for money, for a check, for abundance. For some of y'all, the ones where you're still connected to these people, that's where they're messing with your food because they have access. For some of y'all where you're not connected to these people anymore. Some of y'all, these person or these people have paid somebody to try to take you out. Earth Angel North Node. Some of y'all, these people are just part of your North Node. Friend. There's a friend that's involved with this. So somebody's friend, because remember we saw hesitation and that bribery card. Somebody could have tried to pay their friends to be this hitman to take somebody out. Or somebody has a friend because we do have spiritual jail. Somebody has a friend who does spell work or something, and they was working against somebody, right? Not just anybody. An earth angel. An earth angel who has a high spiritual rank, who's not on this vibration. These things, it doesn't align with you. This is on a much lower vibration than you're on. And that's why some of these, that's crazy. I just saw the card work. This type of stuff, y'all, was able to work on other people because unfortunately, this fell out by itself. Unfortunately, these people were still in their south node. Unfortunately, these people were in a lower vibration. You, on the other hand, you're in your north node. You're on a higher vibration. And in addition to that, like, look here, you're protected practitioner. You're being protected from this practitioner, whether it's an actual spiritual practitioner or this person that somebody hired to take you out. You're being protected. It's not going to happen. This was shown at the bottom, love and light. You're on the vibration of love and light. You don't operate in this dark energy. That's like, once again, that's the difference. Some of these people that were taken out, the girl that was taken out, she operated in that energy. Like she had videos. She put videos up. They showed videos that she put up calling people out. She's going to do this and do that, right? Making threats. The dude that was connected that she called out online, 2 years later, he ended up dead, shot in the head. These people operate in that energy. You don't operate in that energy, and that's why God is protecting you. God is saying, you're not going to bring this dark energy to my earth angel, to my collective, especially to get a check. You think you're going to take my people out to get a check when they're here on a mission? They have a divine purpose. If anything, God is going to take them out before they take you out, because you have a purpose here. These people, if they're operating this energy, they're like dead weight. Yeah. Practitioner and work. This work is, for some of y'all, someone paying someone to take you out. And for some of y'all, this person, they could work with that person, whoever this is that they're trying to pay. Yeah. Work and curvy. Some of y'all, this person could be curvy who's doing this, and it could be somebody that they work with, right? Or for some of y'all, you could be curvy and this person is possibly trying to entice or bribe somebody who they work with to do this. I just heard caught. For some of y'all, they could have got caught, or if not, this is future energy. They're going to get caught. There's somebody who's curvy who has this entitled attitude. Whoever this is, yeah, abuse. Someone feels entitled, like they, y'all, these people are going to mess around. I just picked up the deck, ex-friend. Some of y'all, there's an ex-friend. Some of y'all, maybe this ex-friend could be heavy set, or maybe you could be heavy set, or there's an ex-friend could be tied to somebody who's heavy set or something like that. It's not going to go down. Or for some of y'all, this could be happening to an ex-friend. I don't know why I'm getting that. There could be somebody's heavy set or maybe even curvy, or this is happening to an ex-friend. I don't know, I'm getting that, but I am. Yeah. Anything else, Holy Spirit, that the collective needs to be aware of? We have 24 minutes. Anything else that the collective needs to be aware of? Unbothered. Look, I don't know if y'all see all these cards sticking up. So we have unbothered, slim. Whoever this is, this person is slim. Or you could be slim, right? And this unbothered, it fell under like loss and blessing. So for some of y'all, you could be aware of this. Just like you sense or you know that somebody is trying to cause harm to you, right? But it's like you're kind of in this unbothered energy because you know just how much protection you have. And I told y'all, somebody's going through bad karma right now. So we have athletic. Some of y'all, you could be athletic, or this person could be athletic, that could be connected to any of these people up here, right? They're going through bad karma. That's why they're furious. That's why they're furious. They try to put this energy on you, and you do not operate in this energy. You don't operate in this dark energy. Those two people, once again, that got killed in that video, they both live by the gun. Yeah. Naive and love reading. What I'm really getting is, for some of y'all, it's just your energy. You say you could be naive. You may not know that this, for some of y'all, especially if it's like a lover or ex-lover, that, I don't know, somebody could be pregnant or saying that they're pregnant. But look, fake pregnancy. It could be a fake pregnancy, someone saying they're pregnant or not, or for somebody could be pregnant for someone else. Yeah, some of y'all, you could be loyal to this person. Some of y'all, you could be naive to the fact that this person is as dark and as crooked as they are. And it doesn't have to be a lover, because for some of y'all, it's like whoever this person is, because we have family. So you could still be connected to this family, but it's like kind of like a dysfunctional relationship. But you could actually have love for this family member, this person, whoever this is. And it's like you're naive to the fact that this person would do something like this, that they would literally be so crooked to try to take you out. Oh, look at here. Naive, unspoken connection. So remember we saw love reading. Some of y'all, there was some type of third party situation, and you could be naive to that. This person had an unspoken connection with someone. And for some of y'all, dark entity, yeah, you have ancestors protection. So some of y'all, I guess that's what has these people operating in this energy. They have this dark entity that's like pushing them to do this, because it's like clearly it's like they're not thinking clear. Yeah, dark entity and father. Some of y'all, someone's father-in-law has a dark entity attached to them. Someone's father-in-law is part of this trap. I can't make this up. Father-in-law, right after that, physical attack. Physical attack, right after that, spiritual rank. Passive aggressive. Someone's father-in-law, or it could even be mother-in-law, is passive aggressive. And it's like they're part of this physical attack to take someone out. They're passive aggressive. They're doing this behind the scenes, right? But they're doing this to somebody with a high spiritual rank. And that's why nothing is working. They're not going to take you out. And they're getting hit with bad karma. They're doing this. If they would have did, for some of y'all, these people better watch out, because they're operating in this energy. Right? This is their intentions. It's like they're not, I won't say literally, but they're living by the gun. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. So I don't think these people realize what they're getting into. Just like that dude, I'm telling you, I don't know, dark entity. Some of y'all, these people are gossiping about you. That dude, I'm telling y'all, I'm pretty sure he was involved with taking that girl out. Now, she did have a lot of enemies too, but it was shortly after the video that she got taken out. So I'm pretty sure that dude was involved, right? He probably thought he was out there clear. He thought everything was cool. 2 years later, this man is dead with a bullet in his head. Because that's what he put out. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. And that's a lesson. Yeah, divine time. I'm telling y'all, these people really feel like they can get this done in divine time and at the perfect time, and they think they're going to come for you. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You have too much protection. Yeah, there's something about fraud. This is sticking up. Some of these folks could be doing fraud, or there's some type of fraud. Check fraud or something like that. Yeah, divine time and work. For some of y'all, they think this plot is going to work. They're being patient. They're like, oh, at the right time, we're going to strike. We're going to take the collective out. At the right time, it's going to get blocked. At the right time, they think they're going to implement this physical attack. Yeah, this dark entity got them thinking that this plan is going to work. I guess this dark entity must not be able to see who they're coming up against. All right, anything else on this, Holy Spirit? Yeah, it's a lot of cards. Some of y'all, this is someone you have no contact with. For some of y'all, this person is toxic, neglect. Maybe this person feels neglected, or you could be neglecting this person. And then we have genuine. So for some of y'all, whoever this person is, you show genuine love to this person. Either you did or you do show genuine love to this person. Some of y'all, this person could be tall. whoever this is that's part of this plot, or any of these people, or you could be tall. You have loner. So some of y'all, this is your energy, because we have tall, loner, and earth angel. So some of y'all, this is you. You're tall, right? You're earth angel, and it's like you have this loner type of energy. And then for some of y'all, we have narcissist and tall. Some of y'all, this person that's doing this as part of this plan, they're a narcissist. It makes a lot of sense now. This person is tall. Holy Spirit, can you give me one more card? Give me something on this apology card. Where we at? Anyway, 30 minutes. Yeah, Holy Spirit, give me something on this apology card. Sun came out, intimidate and divination. So for some of y'all, this could be somebody that you have a son with, or this could be somebody's son that's doing this, that's in this energy. Or some of y'all, you could be the son, and it could be some type of father, because we did see father-in-law, so it could be some type of father figure. There's something significant about a son. Yeah, look, intimidating family affair and unjust. Exposed. Some of y'all, there was some type of, this has been coming up. There's some type of family affair that was exposed. So for some of y'all, it's like, maybe because this could be somebody that for some of y'all specifically, you have a son with this person. This person slept with like a family member, either like a family member of yours or like a friend or something like that. It doesn't have to be a son. Some of y'all, it could be a daughter, but for some of y'all specifically, or for some of y'all, because this family affair does also mean incest. So it could be that there was some type of two family members could have been messing around, because we do have unjust here, and this was exposed. So that could possibly have someone in this angry energy, right, wanting to intimidate somebody, or they could feel intimidated, right, because this has been exposed. For some of y'all, yeah, look, exposed patient. Yeah, for some of y'all, I'm telling you, these people were being patient with this plot to take somebody out, but this has been exposed. And somebody is intimidated because it's been exposed. Look, we have a patient, a mother figure. Some of y'all, there was some type of mother figure that was involved in this plot. So whether it's your mother, a lover, ex-lover's mother, or child's mother, or it could be some type of aunt, or just somebody that's a mother or a father figure, just take energy as it fits. And then look, overindulged was on the back of the deck. Yeah, for some of y'all, they kept doing this. They overindulged in this plan. It was multiple times that they attempted to take you out. Some of y'all through food, your food and drinks, and some of y'all like physically trying to take you out. Yeah, patient and grandfather. And integrity. So for some of y'all, there could have been some type of grandfather that lacked integrity. So I'm assuming it could be like a child's grandfather, right? I don't know. This person has trauma, but it's something, I don't know. I mean, that could be the same father-in-law for some of y'all, but this person lacked integrity. So that could be, so for some of y'all, there's some type of grandfather that's involved in this plot to get this money. So, I mean, it could be your grandfather, someone that's connected to your grandfather, but I'm really getting for some of y'all, it's like a child's grandfather. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. They were also involved in this plot. Yeah, I can't make this up. Look, it just popped out. Wolf in sheep's clothing. That's why for some of y'all, that's why that settling card is coming out. Some of y'all, you're still connected to these people, and you don't realize that they're opportunists. They're wolf in sheep's clothing. Father figure just came out. So some of y'all is some type of father figure. Child's mother, child's father. Yeah, rejected. This person could possibly feel rejected, or you could have rejected this person. Holy Spirit, anything. Actually, let me use this card. Where we at? We at 34 minutes. Okay. I feel like that fell over for a second. Resilient just came up. Resilient and blocker. So I really feel like I'm getting two things. For some of y'all, the resilient is where this person was messing with your food, your drinks. It's like God covered you. It's like he made your. It's like he put a force around you, right? To make you resilient to whatever this is that they were putting in your food or your drinks to take you out. And if for some of y'all were these people, if someone paid someone, or they could try to do it themselves, right, to physically take you out, this was blocked. That's why I put on top of loss. They thought they thought you was going to experience some type of loss. You was going to get taken out. Nope. You're not on that vibration. It's not a match. It's not a match. It's not going to happen. Holy Spirit, actually, give me one more thing. Give me one more card on this blocker and resilience. Now, for some of y'all, these people did spell work on you. But I said, give me a card on this blocker and resilience. Whatever this spell work that they was doing, it was blocked. For some of y'all, because look how there's like this is being poured. It's like somebody specifically put something in somebody's drink. It could be their food too, but specifically somebody did something to somebody's drink. And it's God's love that has been protecting you. I don't know if y'all heard my stomach. It just made a noise when I said that. God's love is what has been protecting you. Because some of y'all, it's like you literally had someone like trying to poison you. I can't make this up. Strategy and this libation card. But some of y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not even looking at the libation part. I'm looking at something. Somebody's pouring something in somebody's cup. This was a strategy to take them out. But it's like God, it's like he, like I said, it's like he put a force around you or something like that. And for some of y'all, like I said, this person, they have a dark entity, right? And they was doing this to cause some type of disturbance within you, right? You were supposed to get sick and taken out. You were supposed to get sick and taken out. And they would have got this check. It's not happening. You're not on that vibration. I can't make this up. This was a collaboration. Y'all, there were several people working to get this done. And these people, for some of y'all, all of these people are going through bad karma now. Yeah. For some of y'all, these several people, they were trying to trap you. They were collaborating on this attack. Right? That's what, but this is in reverse. They were collaborating so they could trap you and attack you. But God blocked this. All right, Holy Spirit, any last messages before I close this out? Yeah. Now these people, they're experiencing stress and disturbances. For some of y'all, these people are stressed because they literally have dark entities that's haunting them. That's what I'm saying. Do you have intentions to take someone out? The Grim Reaper is going to come knocking at your door. These people don't understand. These people are young souls. Yeah. Stress. Some of y'all, these people are stressed, or this person, some of y'all specifically, because you pulled your energy back from them. So since you pulled back your energy from them, right, you're at odds with them. They say, I'm going to mess with your food, or I'm going to take you out. For some of y'all, you pulled your energy back from them. It's like you're now in this calm Zen state, protecting your energy. And I guess that was grounds for them to want to take you out. But the real reason, though, is to get this money. You know, you disconnected from them, you pulling your energy back for them, that's just fuel to get the job done. But the real reason was for a check. All right, any last messages, Holy Spirit, before I close this out? What is this? Yeah. For some of y'all, yeah, they thought they were in control. Yeah, trap is in reverse. They thought that they were going to control the situation and trap you to take you out. But God said no. For some of y'all, this person, I don't know. For some of y'all, this person, they were manipulating people. That's what this is. They were controlling people and manipulating people to help them, right? And some of these people could possibly be seeing this person for who they are now. Like this person's mask has slipped. All right, one last card on this apology card, Holy Spirit. Compromise. And it's in reverse. Listen, I'm telling y'all, these people are begging God for mercy right now. This person or these people, they're begging. But look, compromise came in reverse. He's not compromising with them. They have to eat this karma up now. There's no way out of it. Because this is something that they kept doing over and over again. Look, I can't make this up. Stubborn is on the bottom of the deck. That's why God will not compromise, because these people kept trying and trying and trying and trying. They would not stop. They would not stop, y'all. Look here. I can't make this up. Next card, robbery. Look, withdrawal in reverse. Illness. Illness. Some of y'all, they would not stop doing this. Some of y'all, I'm telling y'all, they were trying to get you sick. Some of y'all, these people could have been doing spell work too to make you sick. But some of y'all, they were intentionally messing with someone's food or drink to make them sick, to take them out to get some money. And for some of y'all, these people were paying someone, like I said, or attempted to pay someone, or they did, right, to take someone out. And for some of y'all, their karma is them being sick now. That's why I said, some of these people, they had intentions to take someone out. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. So some of these people, they could possibly lose their life with this sickness, whatever this illness is. They wanted to take a life. So like I said, you put that intentions out there. Yeah. And see, look, withdrawals in reverse, good news is in reverse. It's like, y'all, these people kept getting bad news. That's why I said they tried this multiple times. It wasn't working. They kept getting bad news. But it's like they would not stop. I guess I don't know if y'all heard my stomach just said, confirmation. It's like they would try it, something bad would happen, and maybe that would fuel them and get them mad, and they would try it again. It wouldn't succeed. They would get more bad news, but they wouldn't stop. Right? Look at the next card. Because they're a bully. They're a bully. That's why they're dealing with this stress now. For some of y'all, the stress is because of their health. Their health is failing. And this is their karma. It's like you wanted to bring death to somebody. Yeah. For some of y'all, maybe now these people could possibly want to withdraw now. Because some of them are literally sick. Yeah. All right, one more card, Holy Spirit. I'm going to close this out because it's longer than I expected. One more card. Damn, y'all seen that? Look, perseverance. Perseverance, and then look at here. Nightmare on the back of the deck. And this fell right on top of this apology card. For some of y'all, you persevered everything that these people try to do against you. Messing with your food, trying to pay somebody to take you out, doing spell work. You persevered over everything. And that's why this person is in this energy. They want God to compromise with them because they're not getting their way and they're getting karma. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, these people, they're having nightmares. They're being haunted because some of y'all, yeah, for going on this adventure. They're literally being haunted in their sleep. And for some of y'all, this person, any of these people could have tried to cause harm to a child. And that's another reason why their karma is so harsh. God was like, no, you didn't have no mercy. I'm not going to have no mercy. No. All right, y'all. Catch you another video. Peace, love, and light.